We've seen some amazing things, but that, my friends, is something we've never seen.
Brandon Cruz wants advice.
Brandon Cruz wants advice.
Brandon wants advice.
Brandon Cruz wants advice. You have locked yourself into the playoffs.
Nice. Got it.
Talk with old Brandon Cruz wants advice.
Completely speechless, to say the least.
Man, I am honestly so baffled by that decision. Brandon Cruz wants advice. It's Brandon wants advice.
Green flag in the air. Brandon Cruz wants advice to the front.
It's the Brandon Cruz Daily Fantasy Podcast, where I go and look at low-owned plays and strategies specifically designed for GPPs. This is a show for people who are already informed in daily fantasy sports and how these contests operate. If you have a question related to football or NASCAR that you are embarrassed to ask your usual DFS provider, or you can't find the answer anywhere, give me a tweet at BrandonCruzDFS. Most importantly, take everything you hear with a grain of salt and use your best judgment when making entries. Additionally, if you have a gambling addiction, that is not my problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I am focusing on the Xfinity series at Road America in this one. It's going to be a fast one. I recorded it last night. I was super tired. It sounded dog shit and insane. I didn't upload it because I wanted to hear it in the morning when I was more awake. It was fucking bad. So I'm going to do a quick little update. I'm recording this Saturday morning at 10:30. The Xfinity practice is actually just about to start, or qualifying is about to start. But I didn't really want to go live. My girlfriend's sleeping. I don't know when she's going to be up, so I don't want to make too much noise, and I can at least control how loud I am right here. So guys, this is how I'm going to look at this race. I'm going to give you some punts that I like, that I really, really like this week, and I nailed it at Bristol. People were, I mean, I smashed with Timmy Hill. Man, that was amazing. I mean, Bristol was a shit show in general, but I smashed there. I'm going to give you guys 6 cheap punts that I really, really love, and then you guys can build whatever lineups you want. That is how it's going to be. Here, let me bring up practice and stuff. So, okay, so listen, Road America, not a lot of laps. I guarantee you 20 to 30% of this dumbass race will be ran under yellow just because of the stupid stages. We're going to have at least 2 cautions of like actual crashes probably. Someone's going to die, like their car's going to die on the track, or someone's going to spin out, and so they'll bring a yellow out for that. So it's going to be like these cautions are ridiculously long. The strength of field, if you're familiar with iRacing, it's so fucking huge, and I'll show you that in practice times, the difference between the fast guys and the slow guys. Okay, so how am I approaching this race? I'm going to use 2, maybe 3. I'm probably going to use 2 of these punts, go after people who I think are going to dominate, or at least be consistent. I'm not looking for real dominator points, but I'm looking for people who aren't going to finish 10th on back. I want to try and get people who will finish in the top 5 and who are consistent with these punts. So let me go tell you these punts that I keep talking about. So Tommy Joe Martin's in the number 66 for MBM Motorsports. Sponsored, stupid fucking fast for this car. He's feeling really good. Had some vibrations in the first practice, but he was alright. He ran one lap. First practice was 20 fastest. Came back, made some repairs, just because he had some vibrations and stuff he didn't like. He came back out. He said it felt way better. He was 18th fastest in second practice. Then you got Dexter Bean in the number 90. Dexter Bean ran 5 laps first practice, 24th fastest. In final practice, Dexter Bean ran 8 laps, 26th fastest. I'm telling you guys, these guys are punts that I fucking love because these guys are stupid fucking cheap. Dexter Bean, $4,700. Next guy I want to talk to you about is Josh Bilicki, $6,400 on DraftKings. Josh Bilicki has shown a lot of speed this weekend. He has sponsored RSR plans on running the 93 continuously for the rest of the season because NASCAR is going to fucking cut the field next year. So, I mean, that's fucking retarded in and of itself. But just like Bristol last week when I was telling you guys, listen, a lot of these guys are focusing on ownership points to try and get into next year. Now it's even more important because I believe it's the top 31 in points, and this year are guaranteed. Well, I mean, they're usually guaranteed in the first couple races next year, but that's huge for these underfunded teams. So Josh Bilicki, first practice, 93 car, ran 5 laps, ran 19th, and then second practice, Josh Bilicki ran 7 laps, 24th fastest. I understand that's not like killer, but these are what you're looking for in punts. People are going to run the whole race and be fine with that. Next guy I want to look at is Louis Hiesemans. I believe he's from Switzerland. He's the Swede. He's in an all-black 99 car, but he's ran an extraordinary amount of laps here, and you don't do that if you're going to start in park. First practice, he ran 12 laps, was 26th fastest, at least at the time of yesterday. He didn't have a sponsor. He may have picked one up with the speed. And then final practice, 99. He was 23rd fastest, ran 11 laps. You know, that's a shitload of laps for someone who's going to start in park. So I don't believe he's going to start in park. I'm perfectly fine with playing him. Next guy that I like is Preston Paytas in the number 43 car. He did not run any laps in the first practice, but he is fully sponsored in a sexy-looking 43 car. And no, it's not like a Richard Petty. It's an actual good-looking car. Let me see here. Where was he at? Where is he at? Where is he? Where? He was 20th fastest, ran 15 laps final practice. This is what I'm going to look for. This is what I want in these punts. I'm telling you. Let me just hop over here and look at qualifying. How's it going? Who's on the track right fast? Like I said, I thought about going live, but I don't know if my girlfriend would wake up or anything, and that's going to be awkward as hell if that happens during during a live stream. And then number 94, Nicholas Hamann, looking for, or race 94 for Mike Harmon. First practice, he was 31st, ran 2 laps, but he is sponsored. Final practice, 27th fastest, ran 5 laps. I like him. And then, yeah, those are the guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ran through the 6 guys. And now, let me tell you, dominators, or at least good guys that I like. So, you know, why are they not showing qualifying? Is it tape delayed? That's kind of fucking stupid as hell. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm on NBC. Yeah, it's dumb as fuck. Okay, so based on practice, I mean, Christopher Bell has the car to beat right now. Christopher Bell should win the pole and should be the most, the highest owned guy just based on speed. But people that I expect to really dominate the top 4 would probably be Bell, Cindric, DeBenedetto, and Allmendinger, and that's based on my 2 practices here. Justin Allgaier, I really like. Hopefully he's kind of scares people away because he was 2nd fastest first practice and he was 11th fastest second practice. He's dumb consistent on road courses. I love him. I love him so much. Not interested in Jeremy Clements, not interested in Justin Haley, not interested in Tyler Reddick. Other people that I would be interested in would be Kaz Grala, John Hunter Nemechek, Chase Briscoe, Noah Gregson, Cole Custer, Michael Annett. Those are people that I like. Not interested in Ryan Ellis, not interested in Ryan Sieg, not interested in Greg Galding. Brandon Brown, you know, you can go either way there. And I don't think Brandon Brown brought his 2nd car this weekend. I could be incorrect. Or Brandon Built Motorsports. I don't think they brought the 68 car this weekend because usually I like playing whoever's in that car, but I don't think he's here this weekend. Let me look at the entry list right fast. Yeah, 68 is not here this weekend, so there goes another punt that I usually end up liking on road courses. Let me show you an example of how this lineup is going to work if you use these punts, because I'm 7 minutes into it just trying to get out there so you guys can listen. So let's say, for example, I'm going to throw in Dexter Bean and, you know, fuck it, Josh Balicki. I'm just interchanging 2 of these guys. So that leaves you $9,700 on average. Let's say you go up and click and you grab Christopher Bell. That leaves you $9,300 on average. This is how you build GPP lineups. Find 2 punts that you like, stack it with 4 studs. Not a real stars and scrubs approach, but you know, something like that, at least in price range. I mean, here you can build whatever the fuck you want with this lineup. Or if you want to go even cheaper, you can stack, you know, Dexter Bean. You can stack Dexter Bean and say Preston Paytas in the 43. That leaves you $10,000 on average. Like, this is insane. This is one of the weeks where if you aren't familiar with the punts that are in this that you can use, you're going to be fucked, because someone could very easily have a Christopher Bell, AJ Allmendinger, and like Tyler Reddick in a lineup. I mean, it's going to be 3 massive studs in a lineup that wins this GPP. That's how I'm going to focus on it. That's how I'm looking at it. Guys, thank you for listening. I'll get this out there as fast as possible. People should be able to still listen to it. And I made it short today. So guys, thank you for listening. I will make a truck series video either today or tomorrow night before the race tomorrow. And got NFL stuff, man. NFL is here. Going to be hammering that week 4. Not really preseason, but looking at drafts and looking at week 1. All that type of stuff, guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Tweet at me. Please make it public, because if you have a question, someone else might have that same question. And guys, this is not a communist regime. If you have any negative comments, feel free to fucking leave them. I mean, I'll read them. I'll leave them up there, but I'm not going to delete them. I'm not a pussy like that. Guys, have a great day.